Welcome to another episode of Texas Strip Club's Uncensored podcast. I'm DJ Jack. I'm going to be your host for today. The other day, I saw a video from Chris Rock back in the day called No Sex in the Champagne Room. Now, we all know that's bullshit because that's why you even bothered to get one. But I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about the dangers of VIPs. Okay? And not every VIP is the same. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the differences in VIPs and the dangers that come with them. And the most common, the least common, and more importantly, the sacred. Okay? Now, when I told some people this is the subject I was going to be talking about, I was asked not to name names. Now, I respect the people that told me that, so I'm not going to say the names of certain places because, well, I like going there. All right, so let's begin with the most common type of VIP, an open air VIP. Now, first of all, we're not talking about places where people sit down with an overpriced bottle of fucking champagne or an overpriced bottle of fucking vodka that tastes like shit. Okay, that is not VIP. Okay, that is private seating in my book. Okay, it just sounds better to call it VIP, but really, what it is, it's just selective seating. All right, prime location. Okay, you're gonna pay extra to sit there, and most of the people that do want to sit there, they want to look like they're the man. They want to look like a king. They want people to know they're important. They want to be looked at. They want to be seen. They want people to envy them. And those aren't VIPs, guys. You're just paying for seating, and you're paying really, really overpriced booze to be on your fucking table. We're going to be talking about the real VIPs. The VIPs where, sounds like somebody's in trouble. If you can hear that, sirens outside. I live by a main road. Anyway, we're talking about the real VIPs. The VIPs that if you get caught having sex, well, you can get banned. The girl you're with can get fired. Okay? There's three common types of VIPs. Open air, covered, and enclosed. Okay? Now, I was asked not to name names of places, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to describe them to you. Okay, first, you heard the word open air, and you might not know what the hell that is. But you've been to an open air restaurant, right? Tables outside. Okay? These aren't the same. All right, first, it's like a small two-seat couch, right? It has a high back to it, maybe about 5 feet tall. To the left and to the right of you are these basically like stall doors that are painted to look pretty, and they come about 5 feet. Now in front of you is a table. Now you might be thinking to yourself, what's stopping people from seeing me? Well, here's the thing about these particular open air VIPs. They're not facing the public, they're facing each other. They're usually lined up against a wall, back to back. So when you sit down in this open air VIP, you see a table in front of you, and then you see the back, the high 5-foot back of the couch in front of you. Usually they're all just facing a wall. So let's just say 5 of them are in a row. You're sitting in the first one, you're looking at a wall and a table. The person behind you is looking at your back and a table. So basically you can't really see much, but it's still open air. Somebody, if they turn their head right, turn the corner wrong, or just happen to get close enough, they can see what's going on. So usually, if you're going to get a little nookie cookie in these one of open air VIPs, well, if a stripper tells you, hey, you have to be like this, you have to be like that, she's telling you that so you don't get caught. Heed her advice. Okay? You don't want to get caught. Okay? Why would you? Okay? You don't want to get caught. So please, listen to them, because they're telling you this for a reason. People have been known to try to look and see what's going on. Sometimes managers have to see what's going on. Sometimes some idiot that doesn't know what he's doing or is too damn drunk to think clearly will accidentally walk in the wrong direction and see what you're doing. So trust me, if a stripper tells you lean against this wall, put your leg like this, she's telling you that for a reason. So if you don't want to get in trouble in an open air VIP, and guys, much like with the restaurant, it's completely possible you're going to get seen. So please listen to that stripper. She's giving you great hints. Now, the next is what I like to call the covered VIP. Now, this is more popular around the city of Austin. Now, I've been to plenty of places that had open air VIP. In South Texas, usually there's open air VIPs. And here in Austin, they've got several open air VIPs. You know what? Because people don't want the cops thinking that something's going on. That's why they have them. Because if the cops come in, you can lose your liquor license, or you can lose your sexually oriented business license. Your SOB is what allows you to have naked ladies in your establishment. It's called sexually oriented business license. Come on, guys. They want to have that. It's a really popular thing to have in open air VIP. The chance that somebody can see and ratting on you is the reason why they have it. Now, I was just talking about something called a covered VIP. Now, this is kind of popular in certain places. Let's go for an example at the landing strip. Okay, I used to work there. Fuck them. Anyway, what they've got are a bunch of couches, all right, in this selected area, right? They've got, say, 4 couches right next to each other. Now, dividing those couches is a curtain, a very thick curtain, okay? You can't see through a curtain, okay? You can't see through it. That's the purpose. It's large. You got to grab end of it, and you got to pull and pull and pull, because there's so much damn fabric separating you and the couch next to you. And that's how they want it. Okay? And in front of you are these thick curtains. It's almost as thick as the curtains to your right and left, dividing you from your next door neighbor. Why? Well, because, guys, they need them. Okay? But these curtains can't be as heavy because they're constantly being pulled back, pulled forward, pulled back, pulled forward. But everybody knows when those curtains come a-closed, don't come a-knocking if the VIPs are rocking. If you know what I'm saying? Now, guys, these are common in several places here in Austin. Okay? You have to understand, covered VIPs allow a little bit more, I should say, personal touch to a lap dance. And you can't really say that's a wrong thing, okay? But please, do yourself a favor. Don't touch the curtains too much, because if you had a black light, you wouldn't like what you see. Hell, don't even think about what's been touching the couch. Because very few places actually, what's that, Lysol? They don't actually Lysol those motherfuckers down. Some places do. Some places they take good care of their VIP areas. They don't want people to feel dirty or disgusted, so they spray them down, steam clean them. They don't do it every day, but they do it. Okay. Now, in types of price, some places open air VIPs are the same prices at other clubs for a covered VIP. Okay? Reason being, it's a different business. They have different styles of customers. And more importantly, some of them understand, hey, you know what? We want to get more guys in. So, we've got a covered VIP, so we're going to charge a little bit less. Okay? But in a covered VIP, a lot more things can happen. In fact, I think I told a story on one of my videos where a guy actually was looking for a girl to shove a dildo in his ass. after she used it on herself, of course. Now, that would have been impossible in an open-air VIP. Somebody definitely would have seen him pull out a 10-inch dildo out of his fucking pocket or his coat pocket. It doesn't matter. He had a 10-inch dildo on him. He watched a girl do it on herself. And in an open-air VIP, somebody would have seen her. This wasn't a covered VIP. In fact, I know where it was. I think it was at the landing strip this happened. And once she was done using it, he bent over and she shoved it up his ass. Now, trust me, guys, if a guy's taking his pants off, standing up and bending over in an open-air VIP, somebody's going to see it, somebody's going to call the managers, and somebody's going to get fired. Okay? So it was done in a covered VIP. Okay? And that is the second most common type of VIP. All right? You can find them everywhere. Now, some places do have covered VIPs, but with see-through curtains. Why do they do that? Well, they do that because technically it's not a covered VIP. The thin veils that they put there, and I call that because it's not really a heavy curtain, is done so it gives the appearance of being covered. It gives you the appearance of more privacy, but it's actually an open air VIP. Any VIP where there's a couch that has a thin veil of a curtain right in front of you, it's not covered, okay? It may look covered, but it's an open air VIP. Okay? That means you can't go buck wild right there. You have to ask for a more secluded area. Now, there are certain clubs that do have an upstairs VIP, but the problem with some of those is that they have stairs and they don't have doors, which means anybody can see anything going on. So if you happen to be in an upstairs, more secluded, open air VIP, understand you're still exposed. Okay, guys? Now, why am I mishmashing both subjects? Because, like I said, covered VIPs have heavy curtains. Once you close them, you can't see anything. Or even if the fabric is not as thick, you know, they have certain shitty lights right above what's going on for the sole fact that you can't really see what the fuck is going on. They want it like that. They need it like that. Because it gives you more of an illusion that you have privacy. And more importantly, if something's really bad going on, somebody's going to see something and they're going to say something. But reality is, if the curtains are thick enough, while somebody might see something, they're not going to know what the hell it is. If you have like a thin veil that's, I mean, like basically, I said like the thickness of pantyhose, you could see right through there. Even with shitty lighting, you can see what's going on. So guys, understanding, while some VIPs might appear covered, they're open air. Okay, guys? You have to understand. I gave you one definition, and I'm telling you how sometimes open air VIPs appear to be covered VIPs. They're not. If you can see through the veil into the VIP, it's not covered. It's open air, and you still have to be careful. All right? Now we're talking about the rarest kind of VIP here in the city of Austin. As far as I know, only one club has an enclosed VIP. Now, Ecstasy. It's a totally all nude club. BYOB. Bring your own booze. Beer or liquor, doesn't matter. You can bring whatever you want. But they have the only, as far as I know, enclosed VIP. And the few times that I've been there, I've been told by girls and by some guys working the floors that if I want, I can go to a special room for $100 for 30 minutes. And I'm pretty sure the girls have to pay a little bit out themselves. I'm not sure, so don't take my word for it. There's a door. There's 4 walls. You get to do whatever you want. Of course, the prices have dramatically increased. Okay? Some girls said that they can get dirty in the open air VIPs in ecstasies downstairs, but if you want the full Monty, and well, you know, who doesn't want to check out the monkey? If you want the full Monty, guys, and you want the full experience, you got to go to that enclosed VIP, pay $100 for 30 minutes, and pay what could be, for some, a really hefty price. I had one friend, this girl knows me, and told me that normally she charges $800, but she'll do me for $5. Well, that does sound like a good deal. I didn't take it. I know you're thinking, liar. No, truth be told, I understand something that you guys don't understand as I got older and more worried about STDs. If she did it with you, she damn sure did it with a lot of other guys. But for some guys, they don't care. They get to be their freak. Okay? Like I said, one guy had a dildo shoved up his ass. Okay? Some guys want to get humiliated. Okay? There have been girls that I knew that would humiliate guys while they were jerking themselves off in covered and open air VIPs, and they would explode. Imagine what they're going to do when they're in a room with 4 walls and a locked door. I mean, I've asked some people that have been in those rooms for a couple of stories, and everybody said no, they don't want to talk about it. If I wanted to experience it, I'd have to pay my money and go up there and see for myself firsthand. Well, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try, but today is not that day. All right, guys, let's recap one more time. There are open air VIPs. They are the majority of VIPs here in the city of Austin. Okay, some of them might appear covered, but again, if they've got a curtain with the thickness of a shitty pantyhose, well, it's not really covered, is it? No, it's still exposed. It's only the illusion of being covered. So be careful in what kind of VIP you're getting. More importantly, be careful in what you want to happen in that VIP, because if it's open air, people more than likely can see what you're doing. If it's covered, you got a better chance of getting your freak on. And if it's enclosed, well, enjoy ecstasies enclosed VIP. Enjoy. All right, guys, this was all done for educational purposes only. I'm not advocating sex for money, even though I really don't care. But, you know, again, I got to do this because this is YouTube, so I'm not advocating sex for money. I'm not advocating sex in the VIP. All this information is just educational, so please do with it what you want. And remember, guys, and if you sit down and it's sticky, you obviously didn't go to the right club. All right. Thank you for listening. Guys, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Okay? It really helps me out. More importantly, it helps you see my new videos when they come out. Okay? YouTube is not going to let you find me unless you actually put in the name, Texas Strip Clubs, 2 words, Uncensored, on the search profile. Okay? Or you got to know what to look for. Okay? And now you can find me on Instagram. Okay? Now I've now put my Instagram link on my YouTube page. Please check it out. Please go to my Instagram. Sign up. I will be posting pictures, information about what videos are coming up. And tomorrow, considering this is Sunday, well, actually it's Saturday, but tomorrow, as in Sunday, I'll be creating another video with a friend of mine that I did in Corpus Christi, and I'm going to be uploading that on Monday. All right, so I'll see you then. So thank you for listening to my ramblings. I'll see you next time. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Peace.